Hey Guitar Champion, what's going on? Justin Hornbach here, back from my practice cave, and welcome to today's lick, today's monster speed picking lick. Yes, I created this lick to practice especially downward Pickslanting and upward Pickslanting. A little bit of two-way Pickslanting, where we have to change from one string to the next string, the Pickslanting. But most of the time, this lick was created to focus for a longer time on one Pickslant direction. Alright, I would say less talking, let's dive right into the lick. But if you want to support this channel, then feel free to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, and check out the Then of Speed Picking, my online course about speed picking. More information's in the description box and the tabs as well in the description box. Alright, so much. Let's check out the lick in fast and then in slow. And then we have a deeper analysis of this lick. Alright. Okay, first off, we are starting with nearly 4 bars of upward Pickslanting. A lot of people, or some people out there say, I'm more downward Pickslanting player, I'm more upward Pickslanting player. No, stop that. You need to learn both upward and downward Pickslanting, and you need to feel comfortable with both. And therefore, I created this kind of monster lick, monster etude here. So, okay. We are in the key of A minor. Everything is 3 note per string scale, and we're starting off with this section. This is the first bar, everything with upward Pickslanting. First 3 notes on the E string, giving us the upward Pickslant direction, and then we have up to the 4th bar, everything with an even number of notes per string on one string, so we can keep the upward Pickslanting. So here we have then 6 notes on the A string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, starting with an upstroke, because the last note of the E string was a downstroke. Having 2 positions. It's basically this kind of lick and this kind of idea. Alright, and then we are doing the next position shift. Here now comes a tricky position shift, because it's with the same finger with we ended the last phrase, the last note with. Please check out my last video to learn more how I handled this situation. And then I have descending line, which is also pretty tricky for me. Please, again, check out the last video to see how I handled this situation, how I practiced this situation. And yeah, we're starting then here on the D, 12th fret on the D string, going down the scale, and then doing another position shift and going backwards up again the scale. So again, everything with 16 note triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're playing the same lick, 1 octave higher. Sorry. Here, keep in mind that we have a different kind of position shift, or a different kind of position when we're going from the G to the B string to the natural tuning from our 6 strings. So, those are the first 2 bars again. Sorry. Always really tricky for me. I love this section. Alright, and then we're going to the next bar to do the bar number 3. And here we are starting off with this idea. Doing a position shift higher, but playing then descending. And then doing another position shift higher and playing again ascending. And 1 higher descending. And 1 higher ascending. Therefore, we keep the system of having an even number of notes per string. It's always 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Now, here comes the section where we now need two-way Pickslanting for a short amount of time, because we're playing the scale descending down from the high E to the low E string. And this one is really, really hard to keep up with from the tempo. It's basically just the scale, but due to playing it with two-way Pickslanting and having everything decent, which is still really pretty tricky for me. It's really, I really need to focus here on this section to keep the tempo. I'm going to talk a little bit later on focus, which I realized here on some certain situations this is really important, but let's continue with the lick. Now we are in the downward Pickslanting section, because due to the nature of the uneven number of notes per string, we have first the two-way Pickslanting, then when we reach the E string, going back to the A string, where we have again a system where we have an even number of notes per string, this case again 6, we have to switch the Pickslanting to downward Pickslanting. And on the A string we have now this idea. Going to the E string, going to the A string, E string, a little bit out of tune, sorry, A string, and then we have this ascending idea with descending pattern. Ascending idea with a descending pattern. We are ascending up the neck from here to here, but the system, the pattern, the sequence, this is the word that I was looking for, is a descending one. And then when I'm on the E string, I go horizontally up the E string. And then I do A minor sweep arpeggio here to end this complete lick. And here, by the time we have reached to that section, we should be, from our stamina, totally destroyed. And I am, when I'm up here, you can clearly hear in the recording, in the when I'm playing it fast, that I'm really struggling and having more something like this. Because of course my synchronization goes a little bit off here. I'm not that perfect to play those 8 bars perfectly without one hand is getting slower due to the lack of stamina here. But this is a cool thing about that lick, that we can work also on our stamina. We can work on the 3 note per string, we're working on two-way Pickslanting, we're working on our stamina, we are working on our precision, our hand synchronization, and therefore this is the lick where we can really work a year for. We still find situations and think where we think situations and stuff where we can think, oh man, I have to practice this one again. Yeah, totally love that lick. Focus. Let me talk a little bit real quickly here about focus. There are some situations where I always mess up some things. The position shifts, for example, when I was going here, sometimes I slowed down the recording and realized I'm not doing this, I'm doing this. Skipping a note, that can happen. Or when I'm here, I often realize, okay, my left hand is not that fast as my right hand should, or as it should be, and therefore it's more like something like this. So when I'm playing this one really fast in a row, I try to focus on those situations. Really, this one works fine. Here, don't miss that note going to this note. And here, do not miss the bigger position shift due to the string change. And here I really try to focus on those situations while I'm practicing this one in a row. And another thing which was really important for me is to look on the fretboard. I sometimes tend to look away, and then I'm just playing. I don't know what I'm playing there, but it's really helpful. It's painful on one side, but helpful to look. Really force myself to look on the fretboard and make me realize where I am at the moment. And really to see, okay, here's the position shift, missed the note here, and whatnot. Okay, yeah, so much for this big and extreme picking lick. Some more are following in the next week. I hope you liked this little video, this little tutorial on that lick. I can't wait to see your versions of that lick. Have fun practicing it, and yeah, see you in my next video. Feel free to leave a subscribe, a like, and yeah, cheers, stay in progress.